Hello, my Scorpio friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpios. Thank you for stopping by my channel. These are the readings. This is going to be your reading for August of 2023. Please make sure to take a look at the video that I posted earlier, the behind the scenes video with August highlights of the transits, as well as explaining the three phases of Venus retrograde, which is what this reading is going to be based on. Okay. If this reading resonates for you, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. All right. So um, this reading is really going to be based on the three phases of this Venus retrograde, which is kind of the star of the show for August. We have phase one, which is from July 22nd to August 13th. That's the release phase. We have phase two, which is August 13th through August 18th, which is the reset phase. And then we have phase three, August 18th through to September 6th, which is going to be our time to be able to start new beginnings, new chapter. Keep in mind that we do have the full moon in your 10th house, Scorpio, in Leo on August 1st. So, that may be a period of decision making about your home versus your career. It could be an emotional time as full moons can kind of bring things to a head. So keep a lookout for that full moon. Things can also be resolved at that time, so you may find resolution to an issue that you've been dealing with between, either in your home situation or your career. Okay. You do have Venus. The Venus retrograde is happening in your 10th house, so it's possible that some work that you really love may be in conflict with what's going on in your home situation. It may be that you are reevaluating what it means to what your career means to you. Maybe thinking about changing the work that you do, the profession that you're in. It may be because of demands of your home, whether that is with family or actually with a physical home. Some of you may have an option or be having to make a decision about moving for career situations or changing jobs for a home situation. Okay, so that might be big for you for August. Okay, and then we have the new moon in Leo, which is going to be on August 1st. So that could really culminate into a new beginning for you as far as your career, your public standing, the way that you are viewed by the world around you. That's the apex, the highest part of your chart. So, those career situations could be very significant for you for this month. Keep in mind that Mercury is going retrograde as well at on August 23rd. Okay, so that's going to be in your 11th house, your networks, your friends, communities. So some of you may be reconsidering, your social network, your physical friend group, as well as your hopes, your wishes, your dreams for the future. Okay, those things you could be contemplating and kind of going back to the drawing board for some of those things. Some of you may reunite with an old friend, someone who's been estranged for a while or who you haven't seen for a while. So people from the past with retrogrades, especially with Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, definitely could be getting some communication from an ex-lover, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, again, or a friend that might come back into your life. Okay, so for this reading, which is going to be 9 cards, the first 3 cards are going to represent that first period of Venus retrograde. Next 3 cards, the second phase, and the last 3 cards, that third phase, and then we'll just interpret them as we go. All right. So this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. I'll just lay the cards down here. All right, Scorpio, let's see how this Venus retrograde is going to affect you and your world. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, this really, nail on the head of what I just said. This is about, let me just take the glare off of there. You see, this is about choices. So you may have a choice between two things. As I said, could be home and family, could be two positions, could be your work life versus what you're dreaming about. Some of you may be juggling money. Venus retrograde, makes us kind of look over and go back over financial decisions, money making ideas. So, some of you may have two work situations. A main job as well as a side job or another career that you are pursuing. So, there's going to be a need for balance with that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put that Two of Pentacles here. All right, so for the period of July 22nd through to August 13th, I'm sorry, July 22nd, yes, through to August 13th, and of course, we're talking about August 1st through the 13th. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. So, interesting to me, this Four of Pentacles has come up in this area for a bunch. At least two other signs. I believe initially it was Leo, and there was another sign, I'm not sure, but um, really feel like you, Scorpio, one of the things that has been significant for you that you are needing to kind of release your hold on is your finance. It is worrying about finances. With the Four of Pentacles, she's holding on tight to this purse, right? She's holding on to the money that she's got. There is a desire to, you know, be careful with your spending. Kind of jealously guard your resources. For some of you, and again, I did say, property could be a significant theme for you. She is holding on to money. She's also looking over property here. So, it could be that she has a home here. She has some other piece of property where she's really considering, could be considering selling, could be considering buying, but there is a need to be very careful with finances. Four of Pentacles is about building financial foundations, okay? Like the foundation of a house. So this could be something that you've been really focusing on. Well, the Fool is saying that it's time for a new thing. It's time to start out on a New Jersey. Oh my goodness. Some of you may be in New Jersey. All right. Some of you may be thinking about moving to New Jersey or moving from New Jersey. But here it is. It's, shout out to New Jersey. The Fool is looking to start out on a new journey. And I love the way this card depicts the Fool because if you look closely here, she is on the verge of falling back into this water, which looks like a mandala to me. Okay. She's holding a coin. All she has here is a coin and a wand, and she has her eyes closed. She is about to take a risk, jump into uncharted waters. She's going to go for it. In her hand, that might be an amethyst. Okay, amethyst is one of the crystals or gemstones for Aquarius. So Aquarius person could be significant for you. It also represents, amethyst is one of those gemstones that you wear if you want to gain clarity, if you want spiritual enlightenment, if you want to increase your psychic abilities. So, some of you in that area, you are about to embark on a new journey, which is beautiful. New beginnings. Again, the Fool, the negative side to the Fool is kind of taking a risk without thinking things out first, but the positive manifestation of the Fool is being willing to take a chance and, kind of go for it. All right. Start on a new journey. Realize that the Fool is not the first step, it is zero. So it's the reset in the Fool's journey. Okay. The very, even, before the beginning, it is the impulse, it's the getting ready, it's the surge of energy. The Six of Wands here, well, some of you may, and again, the Six of Wands has to do with career situations, success, victory, becoming well known. Some of you may be in the limelight, in the spotlight, and may be wanting to release your worries and your concerns about finances in order to be able to embark on a journey that may bring you renown, okay, may make you famous. Some of you could be performers, singers, actors, writers, something that's going to put you in the limelight. Or again, it could be the thought of embarking on a new journey in order to gain career satisfaction and gain those laurels. I love the wreath here, the laurel wreath, and the laurel is an herb that is, it represents victory. And if you look closely, she is in the spotlight. She is performing in front of an audience, a renowned audience. So there's that wand there, which is passion. So passion. So you may have a passionate project or desire, again, that you may need to release your attachment at this time to knowing exactly where your money is going to come from in order to be able to pursue this new passion or this new project or this new path that you may be embarking on this month. Okay. So that is the July 2nd, actually August 1st through August 13th. Let's see what's going on for the reset phase. Well, we have the High Priestess. We have the Lovers. Okay, very interesting. And we have the Ten of Swords. All right, let's see what's going on here. So, the reset phase is where you're asking yourself this month, okay, now that I've decided to release what may be holding me back from what really resonates with me, with my desires, with my dreams, what is the reset here? Well, some of you may be trying to gain knowledge, understanding, possibly of a relationship that either you are in right now or maybe one that has recently ended, or you could be in a state of trying to gain understanding about what has been going on behind the scenes regarding another person in your life, possibly a lover or a partner. There is something here with the Ten of Swords that has, Ten of Swords is being wounded, okay, being injured by whatever this situation is. So I do feel like some of you want to really resolve and move past whatever this struggle may have been in a relationship. The Lovers can also, represent choices between two different things. So again, with the Two of Pentacles here, the Lovers, it's a Gemini card, major arcana. The Fool, Aries here, the Lovers card, Gemini. For me, the High Priestess is a Scorpio card. I think some people actually see the High Priestess as Cancer. But for me, the High Priestess is a Scorpio card because it is that that intuition, that ability to channel. So again, I do feel like there has been some kind of pain or loss, heartbreak, perhaps, ending, perhaps, and you are wanting to kind of move on from whatever this is, okay? The high priestess is very wise, right? She has superior intuitive skills. She is a channel for wisdom and knowledge. She's a channel for information. The high priestess can sit still and uh, channel in, the information from the Akashic records, her spirit guides, her higher mind. Okay, so there may be downloads coming to you this month, Scorpio, about a situation that has recently ended or that you are seeking to gain closure. Some of you may decide that the best thing for you to be able to reset your life is to let go of a connection. Um, and it may be difficult because this may be a connection that was a spiritual connection, could be one that was significant to your spiritual growth, to your ascension, could be a twin soul connection, could be a powerful soulmate connection. But there is a need to reset and to bring something to an end, to a close here, whether it is that relationship itself or whether it is to resolve the pain and start taking those steps to move on, to reset your life. Okay. All right. So we're going to go from here now to the third phase of Venus retrograde. And that is going to be from August 18th through to September 6th. What do we have here? Well, we have the Temperance. I love the Temperance here because the Temperance is a card about healing. This is a Sagittarius card. You have the World here, which is, a fantastic card about success and about closure, about, the ending of a cycle, reaching the pinnacle. And then you have the Page of Wands here. So I do feel that whatever this situation might be, whatever you are releasing here to try and tap into, or maybe take a risk, take a chance, whatever you may be needing to close out mid-month in order to be able to heal or to be able to start again, what it looks like is by the end of the month you have regained your balance. Okay, Temperance is also about balance. A lot of balance energy here, right? With the Temperance, with the Two of Pentacles, there is that yin and yang. There is that, balancing two different ideas, two different desires, two different situations, whatever it is. So needing to keep things on an even keel. I'm surprised I didn't see the Chariot here, but definitely needing to keep things balanced, to regain your balance. The Temperance card is, as I said, it's a healing card. It also talks about, spiritual guidance and spiritual protection. Right. So there's a need to be temperate in your actions, not going overboard, controlling your temper, controlling your emotions, controlling your anger, controlling your desires. Often with Venus retrograde, we can try too hard, right? Or do too much. We can be attention seeking. We want to definitely embody a very different energy, the opposite energy than that for Venus, because it's much more of an internalized energy of tapping into the depths of you, right? The depths of what you want, what you need in your life, what gives you value, what makes you feel valued, and what you find valuable in the world around you. And speaking of the world, again, we have the World card here, okay? So I love how she is remaining balanced, happy, upbeat, joyous. I love the rainbow on her dress. In my mind, I see this spinning, this wheel that she's in, right? It's spinning. It may be spinning around like this. It may be spinning in a, three-dimensional way as well. But no matter how it is spinning, the world keeps going, the world goes around, and it's important for us to be able to remain focused and centered within the center of that wheel as the wheel is turning. Okay, that's how we're able to weather the hard times. That's how we're able to stay in balance in the really good times and not overdo it. It's by finding the middle road, the balance between yin and yang, good and bad, joy and sadness. And that's where that's where the magic is. That's where the sweet spot is, to be able to enjoy and understand, almost in a detached way, of how you still have to remain the same, even though the world may be spinning around you. Okay, and remain focused and balanced. So I like that. The Page of Wands here, I love the Page of Wands here as the last card, because this tells me that there's something new. You are giving birth to something, or something is about to be born into your life. This is, a very youthful card. This is another fire energy card here. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We are, moving out of Leo season into Virgo. But, for this period with Venus in Leo, it is still kind of very much Leo season, but maybe a little bit more subdued, right? But I love the energy in this card. So I feel like, she is kind of throwing caution to the wind here, in a certain sense. She's willing to catch this baton. She's willing to catch this wand. She may be dancing. She's joyous. She's spinning. She's balanced. She could be a gymnast. So really, I think the message here for you is remain flexible, remain nimble, remain balanced through this period of this Venus retrograde, because there is a new energy coming into you. But again, things are still in flux, right? Things are still in flux. Like this circle, like the wheel in the world, like the motion that that this balance is, being created between these two planets, the sun and moon. Things are constantly in motion, with the Two of Wands. So it is going to be important for you to be able to maintain that balance this month, as things kind of spin out in the world, and as the energies may be a little unstable this month. Your goal is to remain stabilized, allow yourself to heal. With Venus, you want to be very careful with the retrograde, because you want to make sure that anyone who comes into your life, or any situations that come into your life, even if it's a financial offer, whether a financial offer, a romantic offer, that you take your time with it, and that you don't make any final decisions while the Venus is retrograde, planet Venus is retrograde. You want to, anything that Venus rules, whether it's love, money, values, beauty, desire. You want to, again, be temperate this month in your actions and in your choices. And with Mercury retrograde, of course, we don't want to sign on the dotted line at all. This would not necessarily be a good month to get married, because, Mercury rules contracts, Venus rules love. So it could be a very unstable marriage, or relationship, one with a lot of surprises, things that you don't expect, maybe some obstacles and challenges that, if you wait a little while, when those energies are moving forward, it is a more auspicious time. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Also, we have Mars in Virgo and Jupiter in Taurus. Those energies, that is going to be, again, your seventh house and your 11th house. That is a trine. So there could be some good luck that comes through to you through a relationship partner and friends or a network. Very well, it's very possible you could meet someone through your friends or through your social network, maybe on Facebook or, Instagram or some other social app, who could end up being a long term partner for you. But again, you want to make sure that you're vetting that situation first. Also, it could a friend could turn into a long-term partner. Someone that you have known for a while could end up being a significant long-term partner for you as well. Okay, and again, the signs that I have here, we have Gemini. I have the high priestess for me is Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarius. The world is all the fixed signs. So the world is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and what did I say? Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and my other fixed. Oh my goodness, what's my fourth fixed sign? Taurus and Scorpio, Leo and Aquarius. Of course. How could I forget Aquarius? Okay, I am an Aquarian, so I don't know how I could forget it. But shout out to Aquarius as well. All right, so that right now is your reading. I'm going to just go ahead and pull one oracle card for you, Scorpio, and let's see. Let's see what your final advice here. So this card just really poked out here. I'm going to grab it. Okay. And this totally makes sense for me, for you. Okay. We have the number 3 card, and this card is difficulty in the beginning. All right. So very similar to what we're talking about, right? Maybe needing to start something new, but for now there may be delays. There may be still some obstacles while the energies excuse me, are a little unstable, but there is some seed being planted, right? There is the egg is there, it is cracking open, and so you may be able to see a glimmer or signs or symbols of a bright new future or some new beginning. And keep your eye on the prize. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize. Yes, it's difficult at the beginning, right? When we're first born, that is a difficult entrance into the world. We're comfortable and happy and cozy in our mother's womb, and then bang, we're out there, it's cold, and the lights are bright, and people are touching us, and it's difficult in the beginning, right? But as we get older, we mature, we learn, we grow, we become independent, we grow our senses, and we evolve into who we are. So the messages here on this card are growing pains, doubts and fears, awkwardness, becoming stronger, vulnerability, and inexperience. All right. So yes, that Fool, there's vulnerability there, but there's still a desire to, take a risk. Perhaps there's the Six of Wands. Who is more vulnerable than a performer on stage in front of thousands of people, hundreds and thousands of people? If they mess up, everyone's going to know it. But there still is a passion and a desire to be out front and to share your gifts. Okay, and yes, the Ten of Swords. That's pain, growing pain. That's pain. Some of you may be growing apart from a partner, and maybe that's what this Ten of Swords and the Lovers is. And you really have to come to an internal understanding and epiphany that in order for you to be who you need to be, you may need to release this, this relationship. So whatever it is, Scorpio, you have the skills and the gifts to be able to rise above all things. You are that the potential to be the Scorpio, the lizard, and the eagle. So it's throughout your life you may alternate between those three archetypes of Scorpio. You may experience all those energies, but it doesn't remove your ability to be able to soar and rise like a phoenix above all difficulties. And you have that gift. Make sure that you exercise that gift because it is a gift from God. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it's been helpful for you for the month of August. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next month in September. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. Be blessed.